Good morning, children. Today we're going to do something different. We are going to work on a MOVERS test. And the part that we are going to start with is the listening section. And we will work first on part one. Well, what you have to do in part one is look at the picture, and as you can notice here, there are 7 different names around the picture. You will listen to a dialogue about the different people in the picture, and you will have to draw a line from the names to the people. There is one extra name, one name that you do not need to use. Sometimes there are more than one people that are doing the same thing. For example, in this picture, we have 2 people who are walking their dogs. In this case, you need to see the differences. So listen for differences between these 2 people. So let's get started.
Hello, this is the MOVERS listening test. Test 1. Look at part 1. Look at the picture. Listen and look. There is one example.
Hello. That's a nice picture.
It's a picture of the street in my village.
It's very good. Can you tell me the names of all the people?
Yes, okay. Well, the woman who works in the flower shop is Daisy.
Oh, yes. She's picking up some flowers.
Can you see the line? This is an example. Now you listen and draw lines. 1.
Can you see the man in the car?
Yes.
Well, that's my dad. His name's Paul.
What? The man who's waving?
Yes, that's him.
He looks nice.
2.
And do you know the person who works in the bookshop?
No, I don't. What's her name?
She's Anne.
Is she standing next to the door?
Yes, that's right. She's the one holding the books.
3.
And Jill's my aunt. She's got a dog. Can you see her?
There are 2 women with dogs.
Yes, well, Jill's the one running. Her dog's very strong.
Oh, yes. She's got curly hair.
Yes, that's her.
4.
What's the name of the woman in the cake shop?
The one with the orange dress?
Yes, she's the one.
Oh, she's Jane.
Right.
5.
And who's the man coming out of the cake shop?
You mean the man carrying a very big cake?
Yes.
His name's Sam.
Thank you.
Now you will have to pause here and play this part again. Let's now go to part 2 of the examination on page 5 of our MOVERS book. In part 2, you have to complete a form. This is a form. This form may be a shopping list, it may be an invitation. So you listen to a dialogue and you fill in the missing words. Well, you have to look at the text that you have very, very carefully before you listen, so that you know what information you are looking for. And then you listen to the whole conversation, and after that, you fill in the words or the numbers that you need. Usually, you only need a number or a name. So, do this, and in a few minutes, we will start with the recording. So, pause it here, study the form, and then you can start the recording. I think that now it's clear to you what information you are looking for. Here it says favorite sport, so you will have a word here which will be a word for a sport. Here, teacher and Mr., which means that you are looking for a name, actually a surname. And here it's the address. You will have to listen very carefully for the place. Usually here you have a word that you know, and it is connected with the word green. Here, things to bring. You already have water and a sweater or a pullover. All right. So there are two more things that you will need to listen for. Let's move on to the recording.
Part 2. Listen and look. There is one example.
So, Tom, you want to do the sports class after school. I need to write 1 or 2 things here.
Okay.
Now, first of all, you need to be 8 or more to do this class. How old are you, Tom?
Well, it was my birthday yesterday. I was 9.
Okay, thanks.
Can you see the answer? Now you listen and write. 1.
What sport do you want to try? Do you like hockey?
Yes, but I like tennis best.
That's nice. Do you play at school?
No, I don't. But my friend does, and he loves it.
Okay, so that's tennis then.
2.
And you're in class 5H, Tom?
Yes, that's right.
And your teacher's name is Mr.
Lewis.
Is that Louis?
No, it isn't. It's Lewis.
Oh, thanks.
3.
Now, can you tell me your address, Tom?
Yes, it's number 3.
Number 3,
High Street.
High Street. Okay, and that's in Green Park?
Green Park, yes.
Right, good.
4.
Now then, this part is for your mum, okay?
Okay.
It tells you what to bring to class with you.
Do I need to bring sandwiches?
Yes, you do. Sandwiches and a drink of water, of course.
Okay.
5.
And you need to bring a sweater to put on after class.
My school sweater?
Yes, that's fine. And one more thing. Bring a towel for after the game, because it's very hot in the sports centre.
Okay.
Enjoy the class, Tom.
Thank you.
At this point, you will have to pause it and play it again so that you can listen for any information that you missed the first time, or make sure that the answers that you gave previously were correct. Now, let's go on to part 3 of the examination. Here you will hear one person talking. What is important in this in this part is to see that you have to connect the people that you have here with the places that you have here in these pictures. So it is important first to make sure that you are aware of these people, and also it is important that you understand what each picture shows and what kinds of vocabulary you expect to hear for each of them. For example, here we have a school, here we have a library, a zoo. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any further clues. You will try yourselves. The answers will be given in our next lesson. Listen carefully.
Part 3. Listen and look. There is one example. Lily did some homework for her teacher about the places her family and friends like. Which places do Lily's family and friends like? Hi, Lily. Tell me about your homework.
Hello, Mr. Black. Well, I wrote about lots of different people I know and their favourite places.
Well done, Lily. That's really good. But what's your favourite place?
Oh, well, I really love going to the playground. I go there with my friends every weekend.
Can you see the letter C? Now you listen and write a letter in each box.
Look, this is a picture of my cousin. He's really clever. I don't see him very often.
Oh, why not?
Well, he goes to the library every day after school and at the weekend too. It's a nice building and it's very quiet inside, so he really likes working there.
Oh, I see. Now, who's that boy there?
Oh, that's my brother's friend, Charlie.
So, what's his favourite place?
Well, he enjoys going to the shopping centre with friends on Saturdays. There's a really nice cafe where they go because it does great milkshakes, and there's also a cinema there.
That's good. So, you've got a brother then, Lily?
Yes, but he's older than me, and he isn't at home very often. He's always at the sports centre. He plays different games there and practices scoring goals and things like that.
Wouldn't you like to go there with him?
No, I think that's boring. I go to dance lessons.
There's a photo of your little sister here, Lily. Tell me about her.
Oh, well, she loves penguins. Mum and Dad take us to the zoo sometimes so she can see them. And the man there says she can feed them too.
So, do you like going there?
I do, yes. But there are other places I like better.
So, what's your dad's favourite place?
Well, he goes to work by train. He says he loves the train station because it isn't too busy at 7 o'clock in the morning. He takes his e-book with him and reads it there, or does some work on his laptop.
Well, I wouldn't like to do that every day.
At that point, you have to pause it and listen again. Play it once again. And that's the end of today's test, today's listening test.